Good afternoon, Robert Scribbler with the OBX wave report, filming here from Jeanette's Pier outside. It's pretty foggy, but I did want to give you guys this reading here at the pier, give you an idea what the variance is between some of the observations for wave heights. And this is a wave height measurement provided by the buoy just off the pier here, picking up a 10.2 foot wave just off the pier. We're not necessarily going to say it's 10.2 foot, but it definitely is much larger here at the pier than what we observed previously down at Bonnet Street. And you can tell by how far the waves are breaking out offshore here. When you see these getting these large white swells, large whitewash out here on the outside sandbar, that typically indicates an 8-foot wave off Jeanette's Pier. This is breaking right about at the end of the pier. So what we're getting right now is some relatively, we'll call this fair to clean, slopey surf, kind of crumbly, and we're going to call this in the 3 to 7 foot plus range with the sandbar. We'll call that the typical outside sandbar is now a mid-break, and we're probably getting mid-break waves in the range of 2 to 5, maybe an occasional 6-footer on the mid-break, and then on the outside break 7 foot plus. And you can barely see it right now because the fog is really rolling in here, but nonetheless much better surf conditions than earlier. There's still some current sloshing back and forth here, still a lot of muscularity in the current, but not as bad as it was earlier. All right, so just some observations by yours truly here at the pier. Let's look at what the wave monitors are saying. Right now for Nag's Head, 3 to 6 foot plus, and cleaning up with, according to the wave monitors, east southeast swell at about 8 foot and 9 seconds. That's a bit of a discrepancy from the pier here at 10.2 foot. South-southwesterly winds blowing at around 10 miles per hour. Air temperatures on the coastline in the upper 50s with this fog. As you just get a little bit inland, in the mid-60s right now. Ocean water temperatures 48 degrees, and that's what's causing the fog, is a clash between the warmer air temperatures over land and the colder air temperatures over water, getting that inversion, that layer of moist air. Not seeing any surfers out, but did see some surfboards in some cars in the parking lot. So clearly some folks looking at it. We'll see if some people decide to send it, but I don't see anybody out right about now. Down in Rodanthe, reports of 4 to 7 foot waves and fair to clean conditions, cleaning up down there as well with the lighter winds this afternoon. Swell coming in from the southeast, big and heavy at 9.4 foot and 9 seconds. Southwest winds 14 miles per hour. Air temperatures 62 degrees Fahrenheit. Ocean water temperatures warmer in Rodanthe at 53, and at Buxton 4 to 8 foot and fair. With the swell coming in out of the southeast at 9.2 foot and 9 seconds. Also very muscular down there in Buxton. South-southwest winds 10 miles per hour. 63 degree air temperatures. Ocean water temperatures 53. And last of all at Frisco, 5 to 8 foot waves and choppy conditions. Once again, just a general note, I've said this many times before as I get comments about wave heights in comments. The waves are going to look smaller, both from the coastline and from the pier. As you get out in the water, of course, they're going to look a lot larger. The pier here, just to give you some perspective, goes out 1,000 feet. So this mid-break right out ahead of us here is in the range of about 500 feet offshore. So pretty far offshore, and it's getting a little fuzzy right now because the camera's having trouble focusing. There we go, on the waves because of the fog. All right, so forecast for the rest of the day for this afternoon: cleaning up through the evening, 3 to 8 foot, rain tapering off, periods of fog on the coastline, temperatures in the 60s just inland, and colder near the water due to the fog and the cold water temperatures in the upper 40s to lower 50s. Those are warming up. Southwest winds 8 to 14 miles per hour. For tomorrow, fair to clean, 3 to 6 foot east-northeast winds, 8 to 14 miles per hour, shifting north by afternoon. Temperatures in the mid-50s and cloudy. Monday, choppy with some northerly and choppy in the northern regions, fair to clean south. North-northeast winds 9 to 15 miles per hour. Wave heights in the range of 2 to 5 foot. Rain predicted, temperatures around 60, and on Tuesday, fair conditions. Fair to clean conditions, 3 to 5 foot. Fair to clean conditions, mid-range to north. So Rodanthe northward, fair to clean on Tuesday, 3 to 5 foot. South-southwest winds, 8 to 12 miles per hour. Cloudy with temperatures around 60. And last of all, looking at Wednesday with some choppy conditions, 3 to 6 foot waves and higher. Strong south-southeasterly winds blowing 20 to 30 miles per hour. That strong south-southeasterly flow is going to bring choppy conditions pretty much everywhere. Rain expected on Wednesday with highs around 60. All right. So thank you for joining me for this session of the OBX wave report as we stare out into the fog. Was thinking about sending it, but with such heavy surf and nobody else out there, might let discretion be the better part of valor for us today. Nonetheless, definitely going to be sending it over the next couple of days. Hope you guys do get out in the water and enjoy some good waves. It is cleaning up, guys, and next few days starting to look really good. Feeling pretty stoked. Much love to everyone. You know, don't get bummed, because it's big and cold and heavy. You know, this is the fun time. Things are starting to warm up. Things are getting better. And we've been through it. We've been through February. We've been through January. So warmer times ahead, and better surf ahead too. Looking probably at a very active storm season. Hopefully nothing devastating, but lots of fun storms bringing us some good surf this spring, summer, and fall coming up. All right, so thank you for joining me once again for this session of the OBX Wave Report. And as I always do, I'd like to ask you guys to please do everything you can to help protect our coastlines from the impacts of climate change driven by fossil fuel burning. Those impacts being rising sea levels, more intense storms, ocean heat waves, and ocean acidification. The primary solution to the climate crisis being the massive deployment of clean energy. We can do it. We can totally do it. Don't fall prey to cynicism, exploitation by bad actors, bad messaging. We got this, guys. We can send the clean energy just as we can send it for surfing. All right. Thank you guys once again, and we'll be back with you shortly.